I am an agnostic atheist. Agnostic is a knowledge claim, and atheist is a belief claim. I do not know if a God exists, but I do not emotionally believe in the existence of a God. The philosophical position of the agnostic atheist is the default position for any claim uncertain to an individual. However, I would like to ask some questions. First is the existence of a soul. Split-brain patients, those who have their corpus callosum cut, have damaged communication between the left and right hemisphere. It creates two fragmented minds in one body. This have resulted in one hemisphere believing in God, but the other not. So does one half of a person get saved? I come to you with no certain statements. Still, I would like to address the notion that some people hold of going to heaven if one believes in a God, and going to hell if one does not. Throughout my life, I have been told horrors of this place called hell, and that if I do not believe in Him, I will suffer torment the rest of my afterlife. But the problem is that I cannot force myself to believe in a God. As a skeptic who doubts even my experience in this world, how can I believe in anything? There is one question. If a God exists, is He maximally powerful? If He is beyond the laws He set Himself, and He is capable of preventing people from eternal punishment. No finite crime deserves infinite punishment. But here is something fascinating. The threat of punishment, known as deterrence, uses the fear of punishment to reduce crime. But deterrence is only used by those who are incapable of guiding criminals away from crime. However, if God is all-powerful, a place that punishes any human eternally should not have been created by a loving God. But if God is not maximally powerful, He can still be loving despite having a flawed system where people end up in hell. Let us assume that He is maximally powerful. You cannot expect a fish to climb a tree, just like how we cannot expect a human to live a life of complete morality. Greed, lust, jealousy, pride, it's all built into us because of our nature to preserve the self. If failing to live up to moral standards is the reason why we are sent to hell, then the illusion of choice is put in front of us. As much as we believe our moral choices are voluntary, nature and nurture shapes how moral we are. You do not choose your thoughts, nor the thoughts which inhibit or encourage your actions. Everything is determined by chance, and we choose the action which is most desired, a preference which has been programmed into us by nature and nurture. So then, what is the purpose of hell? Evil is bad because it hurts others. The motive of getting rid of evil is to prevent pain. But if one is to be sent to hell to suffer forever, isn't that a flawed system in which more pain is inflicted in order to prevent less pain from being inflicted? Infinite retribution for a finite crime. For what reason? Some may argue that hell is simply a separation from God due to the rejection of God. But still, one cannot reject something they do not know exists. Whether or not hell exists in the hands of a most powerful God determines the difference between a parent and a tyrant. If I do discover myself to be sent to be purposefully tormented, I will either await the day a not so powerful and loving God rescues me, or gladly suffer the wrath of a powerful God, knowing that I will never bow to anything so immoral. But hopefully, hell is not what we make it to be, and hopefully, God is good. Thanks for watching, and a shout out to JimJam1557 for this fan art.